What up? This is Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess or sometimes possibly win. This is day 20 of my Road to 2000 Rapid series. Unfortunately, I'm already done with day 20. I forgot to start recording at the beginning of the first game I'm playing, so you're basically going to jump into that game, but it's pretty short, and then I play a full one for you guys to enjoy, so without further rambling, just deal with it. Let's get into it. That was weird. Wait a minute. Okay, well, we're still playing the game. I'm pretty sure I just take this. I'm pretty sure I just take this. Takes and takes. Here, I can go here, 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 and it's a draw, maybe? I'm not really sure. Why do I not know how to play this position? Here, here. There's also this move here. Yeah, I think we just take. Don't overthink it. I win the pawn back, and I could force a draw if I really wanted to. Actually, yeah, this is the better way to play, because now I'm forcing the king to take. And we're going to put our knight out. I'm really confused why my camera just did that. I just, turned off. A little concerning, but I think we're fine. There is a line here where you can play this and, intentionally let them take en passant. But in this position, honestly, I think I'm just gonna develop and castle, because now they can't castle. Now they have to castle by hand. They're also playing extremely quickly, which has been my issue in the past. Okay, hitting this weak pawn. Honestly, let me just move out of the way. I'm literally just gonna move my king out of the way. Maybe go here in the future. But I'm basically telling them, no, you're not getting this pin on me. And, right, they go for this, which I should have foreseen. But now they've just hung this pawn, and I'm also hitting this. So if they decide to take, they can't take. They have to move back. And I think I have enough time to defend here. Here, here, perhaps? Or there's probably something else. But here takes. Here to block off the bishop. Takes. Check. King goes here. Here. And then I'm threatening this. I mean, not really, but let's play d4. I like d4 for many reasons. Yes, I'm going into a position where I might lose another pawn, but I can probably get this check in. Sorry, I'm really still thinking, did I even start recording on my camera? I don't know. I was pretty sure I did, but maybe I didn't. Either way, you guys are tuning in to the middle of a game. Congrats. Hello and welcome. This is day 20. So my opponent's thinking here. Really, my plan here is to get this bishop out, maybe even get it out with check first. And then I could go here, defending this way. That would be kind of interesting, actually. Here, they go here. I bring my rook in. And then we're just looking really nice on these two files here. I really don't think there's much you can do if you're black in this position. I mean, it just looks like everything is going to open up. It looks like I have a massive advantage already, to be honest. So we are going to chop that off. I'm glad they took with the knight and not with the bishop, because that allows me to do... Right. It allows me to take, check. They can't... I guess they can defend this way. Takes. Oh, they can defend that way, yeah. But maybe instead... Maybe we go for this check first, right? Yeah, I think we go for the check first. Let's do that, and then I can take, and go here. That's the plan. Yeah, switching around the move order actually really works here. My watch is telling me to stand. I'm literally standing right now. I'm at a standing desk. Keeps doing that. It's pissing me off, man. I honestly think the opponent's just lost here, because you're going to get your piece... You can't recapture, really. I could even go here and then have two attackers on this. What do? You play this? I think I have to take this first. I'm gonna take, and then I'm gonna go here. You can go here, but then I just take with check. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good for you. So I just go here. You can't play this. You can't really defend. You can't go check. Yeah, I think opponent's cooked here, actually. If this game ends pretty soon, I might just record another one because I'm fairly certain, okay, well, that's a blunder. I have check, they can't move the bishop, and then you are going to lose something here. Or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. I can go here, I can take, oh, actually, yeah, I just take. Because if you take, I take this. You can desperado, I suppose. Right, but I just take this. And you're done. Yeah, there you go. There's the resignation. Yeah, that was very weird. Again, I think my camera's doing something weird. Honestly, let's go ahead and not review that, and let's jump into another one. That was a great win. I feel good about that. Opponent definitely blundered a lot there, but they were also playing extremely fast. So let's play another one. We're going to be playing against PSCL139, player from Malawi. Wow. E4. Let's hope we can get something something pretty normal. There's no normalness here. No normalcy whatsoever. We're playing a Sicilian, and we are going to be playing the Mengarini. I think we've seen this on my channel. Maybe once. The whole point of the Mengarini is to give up a pawn on the corner so that you can tempo the knight and then get this position where there's a lot of tricks in this position, actually. So they go back. I'm going to play this move, and then hopefully they play this. Okay, there we go. This is the line I have prepared thanks to the Will Taylor chess playbook here. We're going to go knight a3. Very, very mysterious move. Their best move is actually to go here, which is hitting this with check and also pinning this to the rook. They don't play that. I think the best move here is simply, yeah, going in with the knight, maintaining a defense on here. I can also kick the queen at any point, but the whole point is to go to knight b5, so that I'm threatening this fork. Okay, they don't stop the fork at all. At all. My voice is cracking. Let's just go ahead and, I mean, I could play this, but let's just go ahead and play knight b5, because what are you doing? If you go here, you're getting massively forked. If you just develop, I'm taking your... Bruh, do they not see that this is hanging? Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, well, okay, I guess I had this too, but now they're covering that. But I could do something like this. Like, what if I went here and just said, I am not afraid? Because then I could go, well, but it doesn't immediately win anything. Let's just, I mean, let's just win the rook, right? It's probably the best bet here. They go there. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of expecting like this, but I guess this makes some kind of sense. Let's go ahead and just take the free rook. If they go here, I'm just going to desperado. I'm going to desperado with check, so they have to do something. And then, honestly, I mean, I'm up in exchange. I kind of want to go here still, but maybe I just go here, cutting off this diagonal. They could play this, I suppose. No, they can't. That's just a free pawn. How do I get my queen out? Or their queen out of there? I'm wondering. I also want to infiltrate with this rook, but obviously the knight covers it right now. I could go here. Takes. Let's go here. You can't go here or here or here or here, so you kind of have to vacate the premises here. And then I can tempo you again. If you go check again, I can play any number of moves. So let's do that. I want to go here, I'll just go here. Okay, they go there. Now, I could also now go here, which is another random pin, and also develops and gets me ready to castle. Let's do that. Let's pin the knight to the king. This is not capturable because the bishop holds. And I don't know, I'm down a minute on the clock, but isn't this... Okay, so I guess if I go here, they can do this, right? But I can take, and you can't take back this way, you have to take back this way, then check takes. Then I'm just back down the exchange, so that doesn't really work. Let's go here and see what they do. If they just move the king, then I win a bishop. So this seems like a good move. You can't take, because then you'd be hanging your queen, or your king. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do here. They probably can go here, but then they still can't immediately take the rook. Then the rook is pinning the queen to the king, and the bishop is pinning the knight to the king. There's like a massive, something massive going on here. And I'm liking it. I'm liking how massive it is. Pause. Pause. We're gonna play... Now that's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Wow, okay, so... What if I play... Okay, hold on, hear me out. Check, takes, here... I suppose you can go... No, yeah, because this is gone. Hold on. Check, takes, check. That doesn't work. So never mind. So now they're threatening to take the bishop, or the rook. Maybe I just chop this off, though. I think I'm going to start with chopping it off. And the reason I do that, they're going to take this way. Oh, could I have played... Wait a minute. Could I have played this check? Takes here. I'm just trying to pin the knight, or the queen to the king. I don't think I could have played it, though. So let's castle. Let's just play it simple. This is hanging now. Although, is it? I feel like there's something going on that I'm not seeing. Most likely. Our pieces are still a little safe. I mean, this is pretty softly defended, but I can always come back. All right, so they do that. I think I'm just gonna go here. I think my opponent saw this and was like, this is too risky, but I'm gonna go here and maybe here, because you still can't really move this rook. I guess if they decide to go here, I can just go here and then replace. They take, I'm not sure. If you take this way, that's a check, and you have to move back into a... I guess you could go here, but that's very strange. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty solid about this position. I mean, I am down about a minute. Let's see what they do. They're really thinking here. Really thinking. Whoa, you go there. But why? Why, my child? I suppose I can do this takes... Doesn't really do anything, does it? Could I go here? Here, it takes... Nah, it doesn't work. Here takes... Takes, and then I can go here. Let's go... I don't want to go here unless I'm... Because if I'm provoked... Oh my god, what is wrong with me? If he goes there, I'm provoked to go here. I kind of want to reroute this knight too. All right, let's go here. Might not be the best move in the position, but maybe I'm threatening to go here and here. Whoa, again, just random king move that doesn't seem to actually work. Can I do this? Takes, takes, takes. No. But I could do this and then this, right? Okay. I'm planning on going here and then here. Takes, 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 takes. Here, potentially. I don't even really want to move. Oh, yeah, and the moment you move your queen off the defense of this bishop, I win the bishop. So, all right, so they go there. That makes perfect sense. But I have danger levels, boy. Danger levels. What are you doing about this? First of all, now there's this huge, there's just pins everywhere. Like, I don't even know, like, I would not know what to do here if I was playing black. Like, there's way too many pins going on. This is defending this, which is pinned to the king. This pawn is pinned to the king. So even if they were to, like, take this, I mean, even if they were, like, move this, let's say, okay, but now I can take this with check, discover check. It's actually double check. Wow. This is, okay, this is turning into quite the game, actually. They go there, and now I can go check. Here, forced to go here. I could also go here. They have this check now, but I think this check makes sense in the position. Oh, I could have gone here, I guess, but I don't know if I could have. Here, there's way too much going on at this point. I think I'm onto something, but I don't know if I'll be able to capitalize on it. Right, so they go there. But if I go here, let's say, right? You take my rook, check here. Okay, maybe takes. No. I have to go here, then they take. It's not fast enough. Do I just go here? Takes. Or check? Oh my god, there's way too many options in this position. I'm gonna go check again. I mean, why not, right? If you take this way, there's this check, and then you're in some trouble. If you take this way, I'm not sure. Not totally sure. I think you have to take with the king here, but then I have other checks, right? Do I not have other checks in the position? I mean, either way, I'm up hella material here. So I'm wondering, is there some kind of queen sack? Takes, check, right? Here. Ooh, I would have to do more, more calculation than just that. Takes, check. I'm not winning this, but I am winning a rook and a bishop for a queen. And the king's like forced to the back rank. There's also like this. I think I want to keep my queen on the board, but I can't immediately go here or here. So the question is where to put my queen. Here. It seems too slow. They're going to just take my bishop. Oh gosh. Here they can simply just take my rook. Takes. Wait. Takes. They take with check. So this is the most forcing. Takes, check. And then what? If they block this way, I can't immediately take. Oh, it's just too enticing. I think I gotta do it. Oh, I think I gotta do it. I haven't thought about it enough, but I think I gotta do it. And of course, if you just take, I take your queen, so yeah. I guess you can go here. They just go to the back rank. Okay, fair enough. There's gotta be something good in this position, man. Here or here. I can't go here immediately. Here, check. Here, check. They just win my rook. Here, I'm threatening this. Here, they're forced to take. That's not very good, is it? Here, takes. Oh, I found it. Oh my god. I knew there was something good in this position. Oh my god, the rook sack. Guys. Guys. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh my god. This is why I play the fucking game. They better resign here. This is why I play the game, guys. Oh my god, what a move. What a move. I mean, I still have to clean this up. I only have a minute left, but that's how we do it. That is how we do it, baby. Wow. I guess they didn't have to take. They could have gone here. But man, crazy move. Crazy tactics in this game. Wow. So I take the queen, and now I'm just up material. Not by much, to be honest. I did sacrifice a lot of shit there just then, but let's hit the knight. Right, let's hit the knight, and then let's hit the bishop on the next move. And just try to trade everything off. Nice and simple. I could actually even sack my rook here. Takes, and I'm just up a piece. So that's probably the way to do it. Okay, they go there. I'm just obviously going to take that. Let's go here. Can't really think too much on these moves because I am down on time. But you can't really defend. I guess you can defend that way. So they go there. Okay, but that just blunders. All right, now you got to resign, guy. You got to resign here. Okay, there it is. Wow, what a move. If that is not a brilliant move, I am going to maybe piss myself. That has to be brilliant. Not a brilliant? No way you're telling me that's a blunder. I have to see. It's a blunder. Wow. Okay, well, let's run it from the top. Let's just see what happens, right? This is all theory. This is the Mengarini Sicilian. And pushing this pawn is actually not the best move, specifically because of this sequence here. Now, I don't usually see this check very often, but I'm sorry, they want me to go here. Why? Because if you take, there's this. Either way, it's not great. But okay, they gave this check, and I block with the knight. So I guess I know now to block with the bishop. Fair enough. I just get more initiative on my attack, and by tempoing the queen, I suppose. Then I jump my knight in, and then of course this is the best move. I was looking for other things like to possibly sacrifice, but if I were to go here, yeah, that's just bad because the thing about it is, like, if I go here, they're not actually, they don't have to take. They can just do something like this. Yeah. Although then I take, okay, but they take that way, right? Right. So that doesn't happen. I go check, I take the rook, which is the best sequence, I desperado, which is the best sequence, and okay, so they did want me to just move my queen out, hitting that hanging pawn, which I completely missed was hanging. I'm playing a lot of good moves here. This is a little bit of not the best move, and they just want me to move back. That's hilarious. I would never do that in a million years. Don't tell me my attack wasn't good enough. Here, also not the best move, but I do have like a pretty solid advantage here. We're just going tit for tat with inaccuracies here. This is crazy. Just mistake after mistake after inaccuracy after inaccuracy. And here, that's a blunder. Because why? Because they could just go here, which is a check. My God, I completely missed that. Wow, that would have been brutal. And again, again, they just want me to bring my rook back. But I'm going to argue against the computer here that against a human, this pin is way too scary to deal with. Like, clearly it made them like not understand. Yeah, they could have just gone here, then they go farther away, then I start checking them again, and even that is a mistake. Wow. So if I were to go here, what happens if they just take the knight? Then there's this. And then you're forced to take, and then I can take. Right. So then I'm completely winning in that sequence. I guess they can't take the knight because of the pin, like I was saying. This is just simply a mistake. It's not a brilliant sacrifice whatsoever. But now it's a drawn end game somehow, or like a drawn position. And this, man, it's because they have two moves. They can either take or go here. And if they go here, I mean, what was I going to do? I don't know. But I think it's way too enticing to just not take this. And then I just go for the fork and my God. And that's exactly what ends up happening. I take the queen, and then they end up blundering their knight, or their bishop, excuse me, and resigns. What a game. What a game. I mean, look, you call it a blunder. I call it a brilliant blunder. I call it taking advantage of my opponent's, feeble human brain, like every human has. Like, of course, a computer there is going to see this move and just be like, oh, I can just go here. But not humans. Humans aren't that same way. In fact, if I did something like, let's say this, right? You still can't take this. Then I just immediately lose. Because of this. Right. Okay, let's say in a world where, the knight was here already, right? They take, let's say I went here. That is actually the best move, yeah, because then you just have to chuck the knight. That is insane. And then I can go here. What a move. And that's not even a brilliant either. Because why? Because this and here, and they're still completely winning. But like, it's at least interesting in this position. I would still play this out because you never know where your opponent's gonna blunder. Yeah, just chucking the knight in that position is pretty wild. Because obviously, if I took right away, then you can go for this check, and then you win everything. Yeah. So on a knife's edge, this game was, wow. But of course, what happened was they ended up taking, and they blundered this fork, and there you go. That's how you play 1500 level chess. Honestly, that game I felt more like a 1500 than most of the games I've played on this channel. So good stuff. Even though it's going to give me what? It's going to give me an 1150 rating. I don't care. 68.6%. More like brilliant blunders because they ended up winning me the game. So, fuck you, computer. Well, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe because I'll be back tomorrow and hopefully give you guys some more fun stuff to look at. Some more chess games, some more entertainment, as it were. Go have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.